and PO Prelim. Now PO Prelim paper number 78. Now in this PO Prelim paper number 78, now starting with the first one. How many persons are there? 8 persons. Now 8 persons seated around a square table and all the persons are facing towards the center, isn't it? And each one of them lives in different cities. Now here, and it is not clearly specified now whether they are at the centers or at the corners, and 2 persons sit on each side of the table. Now 2 persons sit on each side of the table, then and 2 persons sit on each side of the table. Altogether how many persons are there? 8 persons. Now 1, 2. Then P is facing V and P is facing V and likes and who lives in Pune. Now P is facing V and V who lives in Pune. This is one such a possibility. Then what is the next possibility we have? Now these are the 8 persons we have and 8 persons. Now in the first case I have taken P at this side, left hand side. In the second case now I am taking P here. Now V is V likes Pune. This is how you need to take the possibility. The same side we have 2 possibilities were there. Now left hand side I have taken one case, the second case right hand side. Now P is facing V who lives in Pune. R is seated second to the right of P, R is here. Now here R is seated second to the right of P. And only one person sits between P and W. In between P and W there must be exactly one person here and W must be at this place. P and W and the one who lives in Kanpur and Bangalore sit on the same side. Now Kanpur and Bangalore same side and T is to the immediate right of P. Now T is to the immediate right of P but not on the same side. Now here T and P are on the same side, this case is ruled out. Then and 3 persons between the one who lives in Chennai and the one who lives in Kanpur. And Chennai and Kanpur there must be exactly 3 people and R does not live in Bangalore. R Bangalore is ruled out. R does not live in Bangalore. Then next one and Kanpur. R neither Bangalore nor Kanpur. Now this Bangalore and Kanpur must be adjacent to each other, isn't it? Hence that cannot be R and T. Then next one Bangalore and only one person between T and U. Now in between T and U there must be exactly one person and U who lives in Hyderabad. If U lives in Hyderabad, now these 2 persons Bangalore and Kanpur must be in this side, isn't it? W. Then the one who lives in Delhi does not sit adjacent to U and P cannot be Delhi, isn't it? P cannot be Delhi. And next one and only 3 persons between Kolkata and S. Now between Kolkata and S there must be exactly 3 people and one who lives in Bangalore is seated second to the left of. Now he is the person who lives in Bangalore, then this person lives in Kanpur, isn't it? Now because Bangalore and Kanpur must be adjacent to each other, then P is not from Delhi. Then any other information we have? Then Hyderabad, Bangalore, Kanpur, Pune were completed. Then now 3 persons between Chennai and Kanpur. Now between Chennai and Kanpur there must be exactly 3 people. 1, 2, 3, isn't it? Hence who must be from Chennai? T is from Chennai. Now T is from Chennai, 3 persons and R does not and only one person between T and U. U lives. The one who Delhi is not seated adjacent to U. And Delhi is not seated adjacent to U and only 3 persons between Kolkata and S. Now between Kolkata and S there must be exactly 3 people, isn't it? Kolkata and Mohan. then only 3 persons between Kolkata and S. Now in between Kolkata and S there must be exactly 3 people. Now where can we take this Kolkata? Now Kolkata is here, then P and S must be in the same place, not possible, isn't it? Then Kolkata cannot be here, then where is this Kolkata? P must be Kolkata. Now if P is Kolkata, S must be here. Then who is the person left over here? Only one more person is left over is Q. Now Q must belongs to Kanpur. And one who lives in Bangalore is seated second to the left of P. And P does not belong to Delhi. P does not belong to Delhi. Then R and S. And R neither Bangalore nor this one. Then the one Delhi does not sit adjacent to you. Now R does not live in Bangalore and Kanpur. And any other information here? And the one who lives in Mumbai sits second to the right of R. Mumbai sits second to the right of R. Mumbai is here. Now if Mumbai is here, the only city that is left over is Delhi. Now R must belong to Delhi. Clear? Now this is about the first set, 1 to 5. Then next one, 6 to 9. Now in this question number 6 to 9, it is based on coding and decoding. Is coding and decoding? Shall I explain? Then next one. As 10 to 13, question numbers 10 to 13. Now in this 10 to 13, it is based on certain number of persons in a row. Now in this certain number of persons are sitting in a straight line and all of them are facing towards north. And again if you observe here the choices. Now 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 it is lesser than 20. Hence it must be under the first priority. Now if it is more than 20, then you need to take it as the second priority or first priority at the last. Okay. Then coming back to this one, and E sits out to the right of H. Now between H and E there must be exactly 3 people. Now E sits out to the right of H. And H does not sit adjacent to S. Now H and S are not adjacent to each other. And 2 persons between S and V. Not in between S and V, how many people are there? 2 people. And 2 persons between S and V. V who is to the immediate left of K. Now this V is to the immediate left of K. And as many persons between V and V, same as V and R. Now V and V, V and R. And H sits 6th to the left of R. And H is seated 6th to the left of R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. H is seated 6th to the left of R. And T is immediate right of R. T is here. R and T are adjacent to each other. Then T sits at one of the extreme ends of the line. And T sits at the extreme ends of the line. V is 5th to the right of S. Where is this V? And V is now 5th to the right of S. V is 5th to the right of S. No one sits to the left of V. Hence V must be at the left extreme. Hence V is at the left extreme here. Now V is to the immediate left of K. K is here. Now in between S and B. S and B, V and B equals to B and R. V and B equals to B and R. Then H and S are not adjacent to each other, isn't it? Then H and S are not adjacent to each other. Then tell me where can you take this S? Now we need to consider the positions of this S. Can you take S adjacent to this one? Now if S is here, now in between S and B how many persons are there? And there must be exactly 4 people. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 4 people B is here. Then in this case, and T sits at, and B sits 5th to the right of S. No one sits to the left of this one. H is 6th to the left of R. As many persons between V and B, B and R. Now V and B, how many people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And between B and R, we need to have 6 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hence B and H are adjacent to each other, isn't it? Then S is, and between S and B we need to have exactly 2 people. As S and V there are 2 people in between these two. No, we can able to fix this S and V. Now between S and V there are exactly 2 people. Then if S and V there are 2 people here. Now between S and B, V and B, B and R. And V and B, B and R. Now R is here and S is here. Now in between S and B how many people are there? There must be exactly 4 people. B must be at this place. Then V and B how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hence in between B and R we need to have 7%, isn't it? Hence in between B and H there must be exactly 1. Now this is the final arrangement we have. Now question numbers 10 to 13. The next one 14 onwards. Now in this 14 onwards they are based on syllogisms. Now logically follows. Logically follows, that is the first model and the first priority as well. Then some roses or flowers can be written like this. Now these are the roses that are flowers, and only a few flowers are there. Only few flowers are red, but not all. Only few flowers are red, but not all. No red is black, no intersection between red and black. Then coming to the first one, all flowers can be roses. Now this entire flower can be a part of rose. Is it possible or not? Entire flower can be a part of this rose. True. And some flowers are not red, that is true. Now to make this one false, I need to prove all flowers are red. Can I draw all flowers are red? No, because this entire flower cannot be a part of this red. Hence alternate diagram cannot be drawn, this will be true forever. Hence both 1 and 2, choice 1, question number 14. Then 15th one, no bag is found. Now no bag is found, no intersection between these two, bag and a phone. And next one, no bag is found, and no bag is, it's only bag is. Only bag is phone means now this entire phone belongs to only for bag. That means this phone does not belong to anything else other than this bag. And next one, no bag is table. No intersection between bag and the table. And next one, only a few tables are chairs. Only some tables are chairs, but not all. And some chairs are bags is a possibility. Now some chairs are bags, is it possible or not? Now tell me whether we can able to write chair like this or not. Yes. Hence it is possible. All tables can be chairs. Now this entire table can this be a part of this chair? No. Because all tables cannot be a part of chair. Hence what is your answer? Only one. Only one, choice 3, question number 15. The next one, 16th one. And only a few pets are cats. Now only a few pets are cats can be written like this. These are pets and these are cats. Only a few pets are cats, but not all. No cat is an animal, no intersection between cat and an animal. And all dogs are animals. All these dogs are animals. Some animals can never be. And can never be stands for some animals can never be pets means some animals are pets is not possible. Can stands for possibility, never stands for not. And the same element can be written as some animals are pets, some animals are pets is not possible. And not stands for negative and possible stands for can. And here is claiming that some animals cannot be pets. Is possible or not? Now here again we are proving some animals can be pets or not. But some animals pets are a chance unda leda? Yes, there is a possibility. As some animals are pets here, hence here is claiming that it is not at all possible. And for me it is possible. And is claiming that is not possible is false. అర్థమైందా? మీకు ఏమంటున్నారు చెప్పండి, కొన్ని యానిమల్స్ 80% పెట్స్ కావు అని అన్నారు. సమ్ యానిమల్ పెట్స్ అయ్యే ఛాన్స్ లేదు అని అంటున్నారు. కెన్ ఎవరీ బి అంటే ఛాన్సే లేదు అంటున్నారు. మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, యానిమల్స్ అండ్ పెట్స్ కలిసే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా లేదో ప్రూవ్ చేసాం. మనకేమైంది, దెన్ ఇదేమవుతుంది, ఆల్ ఎప్పుడు తీసుకోవాలి, డెఫినెట్ కన్క్లూజన్లో. ఇది డెఫినెట్ కన్క్లూజన్, పాసిబుల్ కన్క్లూజన్, పాసిబుల్. పాసిబుల్లో కాంప్లిమెంటరీ ఎందుకు వెళ్తావు, వెళ్ళాలా. దెన్ కమింగ్ బ్యాక్ టు దిస్, నా ఇన్ దిస్ ఇక్కడ ఏమంటున్నారు చెప్పండి, కొన్ని యానిమల్స్ పెట్స్ అయ్యే ఛాన్స్ లేదు అని అన్నాడు. మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, యానిమల్స్ పెట్స్ అవుతున్నాయా లేదో ట్రై చేస్తాం. నాకేమైంది, కొన్ని యానిమల్స్ పెట్స్ ప్రూవ్ చేయగలిగాం. వాడు ఏమంటున్నాడు, కొన్ని కూడా కావు అని అన్నాడు. మనం ప్రూవ్ చేసాం కాబట్టి కావు అనేది ఫాల్స్, అవసరమే లేదు. పాజిటివ్ అవుతుందా లేదని అన్నాడు, అవ్వదని వాడు అంటున్నా నేను అయ్యిందని ప్రూవ్ చేసాం. దెన్ సెకండ్, అండ్ నో డాగ్ ఈజ్ ఎ పెట్. నో డాగ్ ఈజ్ ఎ పెట్ యాజ్ ఆఫ్, ఇదేంటిది డెఫినెట్ కన్క్లూజన్. దెన్ దీని ఇప్పుడు ఆల్టర్నేట్ డయాగ్రమ్, సమ్ డాగ్స్ ఆర్ పెట్స్ అని. సమ్ డాగ్స్ ఆర్ పెట్స్ రాసుకోవచ్చు కదా. డాగ్ isn't it? Hence alternate diagram to previous conclusion form. Then what is your answer? Neither one nor two. Choice 5 is the answer. Question number 6. Follow here. Then next one 17 only. Now in this question number 17, no 17th one, 8 persons were there. First or the second priority? Definitely under the first priority itself. Now whenever these designations were given, now idenduk first priority vastundi cheppandi? Because now all these designations will be given from the top to bottom in the same order. Adi order lo istaru avuna kada. Hence in this one starting with whom? Starting with clerk and being the lowest, and who is the highest here? CEO is the highest. Now CEO and next to CEO who is that person? ED, and next to ED CGM, and next to CGM there is a GM, and next to GM DGM, and next one manager, and next to manager assistant manager, isn't it? And next one is a clerk. Now all together how many persons are there? 8 persons. Now these 8 persons in different positions. Write down the designations at the center and extend the lines like this. Then coming to condition number 1. Now in this condition number 1, మనం ఎక్కడి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం. And clerk is the least junior and CEO is the most junior. ఇంతవరకు మనకు only description part. Now the real statement started from here. J is senior to whom? GM. As J is senior to GM and J is senior to GM or CGM? GM. J is senior to GM. And so many possibilities we have for this J? There are 3 different possibilities. Then, and the number of persons junior to I is one more than the number of persons senior to I. Number of persons junior to I is one more than senior to whom? And senior to E. Information ఎలా represent చేస్తున్నా చూసారా? I కి కిందకి plus 1 is one more than. లేకపోతే ఇక్కడే తప్పు చేసే ఛాన్సెస్ చాలా ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి. Then, and next one, the number of persons junior to I, K does not, and K is not an executive director. Now K is not an executive director, K is not ED. And F is GM. Now F is GM and F is GM, D is junior to K. Now this D is junior to K but senior to Z. Now D is K, D and G must be in this order. And 3 designations lie between J and I. Now in between J and I, how many are there? There must be exactly 3. And H is junior to E. Now H is junior to E. Take the information. H is junior to E. Now let us start with this one. Then we start with them. First information. What is the first information here? J. Now J is J. Where should this J? And J is above. Can be CGM. That is one possibility, isn't it? Then what is the next possibility we have? And J can be here, or and in the third possibility J can be here. And now in between J and I there must be exactly 3 people. Now 3 people, 1, 2, 3, I must be at this place. And here 1, 2, 3, I is here. Now in this case I can be here. We have done with this information and we have done with this information. Then number of persons below I. Number of persons below I, in this case how many are there? 1. That is 1 is 1 more than E. Hence where should this see? E must be at the top. Now follow here లేదు. And I కన్నా కిందన ఎంతమంది అవుతున్నారో వాళ్ళు ఒకరు ఎక్కువ అంటారు. ఎవరికన్నా ఒకరు ఎక్కువ? ఈ కన్నా ముందున్న వాళ్ళకన్నా ఒకరు ఎక్కువ. Then and again coming back to this. ఇక్కడ I ఉంటాయి. And how many persons are there after I? 2 persons. And before this E there must be exactly 1. That means E and J must be in the same place, not possible. And after this E, I, how many persons? 3. And before this E we need to have exactly 2 persons. Then now this is the possibility we have here. And now K, D and G must be in this order. K cannot be ED, isn't it? As K cannot be ED, and so where should this K? K is DGM, and next one this is D, and this is D. I must explain that as K, D, G. Now here again, K, D and G is the order. If K, D, G and G is the order, and E is before this H. Now E is before this H. Now here H is here, E before this H, here E is after this H. Hence the second case got invalid. Now we have left with the first. Then now this is about question number 17 to 20. Then 21 onwards. Now 21 onwards it is based on 3 questions given on coded blood relations. A star B, A is the mother, A plus B, A is the son, A minus B, A is the daughter, A at the rate of B, A is the husband. Did they get the information? Then coming to the first one. Now, which of the following relations are true based on the relations given in the equation? P plus stands for P is the son of S. Now P is the son of S. S at the rate of S is the husband of R. S and R are married couples. S is a male, R is a female. And R minus V, R is the daughter of V. Now this R is the daughter of V. And V is the mother of whom? V is the mother of V. Now according to this one, then T is the uncle of V. Maybe uncle, maybe aunt. The gender of this T is not known. S is the brother-in-law of T. Yes, T is his sister's husband. That is definitely true. Choice to question number 21. The next one, 22nd. Now in this 22nd, now the expression is given how is and H at the rate of, and H is the husband of Y. Now H is the husband of Y, H a male, Y a female, and Y star. And Y star. Y is the mother of K. Now Y is the mother of K, and K is the mother of Z, and G is the daughter of whom? G is the daughter of T, means K and E are married to each other. Then how is E related to H? H daughter's husband. Daughter's husband, son-in-law. Choice to question number 22. Then which of the following expression denote that X is the granddaughter of W? Whenever the relation is given, then through which expression we are getting that one, you need to go through all the choices. Now ఇది మనకి ఈజీ ఎప్పుడు, isn't it? Last 1 or 2 minutes ఉంది, ఎక్కువ టైం లేదనుకుంటే ఈ టైప్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేయండి, rather than working out with the choice. Then coming back to this one, X is the granddaughter of W రావాలి. X is the granddaughter of W. X is the granddaughter of W. Then here X is the my X must be what? X must be a female. Granddaughter and the female అవ్వాలి కదా. Now in the second case X is a male of me, and this choice is straight away ruled out. Are you getting this one or not? And again, now where is this one? X plus. X plus and again X is a son. Again this choice is ruled out. Now rarest of the rare case or chance దొరుకుతుంది male. You need to check out that one. Then here X is a female. Fine. Now we are left with 1 and 4. Now in this 1 and 4, D at the rate of X. And D is the husband of X. D is the husband of X. X is the female. X minus. X is the daughter of whom? X is the daughter of M. M is the daughter of R. That means we are going upwards. అవునా కదా? అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఏం కావాలి మనకి? X is the granddaughter అంటే X కిందకు ఉండాలి, isn't it? And X is the daughter of whom? X is the daughter of M. And M is the daughter of whom? M is the daughter of R, and R star W. R is the mother of W. As R is the mother of W, now with the help of this one, answer వస్తుందా లేదా? And what is the answer you are getting here? X is the granddaughter of W వస్తుందా? X is the niece of W, isn't it? Hence choice 1 is ruled out. As choice 1 is ruled out, మరి నెక్స్ట్ ఏమైపోవాలి మరి? 4 అవుతుందా? మరి 4 ఎందుకు? నన్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ఉంది, none లేకపోతే 4 అయ్యాయి. Then you need to check out this 4 as well. Now if with the help of 4 also you are not getting answer, then you need to opt for choice. Fine, none of this. Then D plus M. D is the son of M. Now this D is the son of M. M plus X. M is the son of X, isn't it? Then X plus R and X minus. X is the daughter of whom? X is the daughter of R. And X is the daughter of R, and R plus W. R is the son of W, isn't it? That means W's son's daughter. That is granddaughter. Choice for question number 23.